Greetings and welcome to another edition of Political Empire. I'm your host, Kim Pearsall with the Press Enterprise and PE.com. We're going to talk a little bit today about campaigner Bob Dutton's obsession with the number 31. And second, we're going to talk about the race between Neil Derry and James Ramos for a San Bernardino County supervisorial seat. So first, Dutton dwells on 31. The number 31 means a lot of things to Bob Dutton. Granted, he is running for the 31st Congressional District, but based on the latest email blast to supporters, the numbers have apparently added up elsewhere. He's currently serving in the state Senate's 31st district, and he and his wife have been married for 31 years. Therefore, he wouldn't mind if you donated $31 to his campaign. And now we're going to talk about Neil Derry running against James Ramos. We've been highlighting a few races as we inch toward the election, and luckily our reporter Imran Gori, who's been covering this the entire time, is here to tell us a little bit about this race. Imran, you've talked about the Neil Derry, James Ramos race before, but tell us a little bit more. Refresh our memory. Who are the candidates? What are the issues that they're talking about most?
Sure. Neil Derry is the incumbent supervisor, former San Bernardino City Councilman who's running for his first term. He's being challenged by James Ramos, the former San Manuel Tribal Chairman, and he's also a member of the San Bernardino Community College Board of Trustees. Nice.
And what have been the issues that have been brought up so far, some of the big key things that they've been bringing up during this race?
Well, the main issue that Ramos has brought up is tying Derry to the county's corruption scandals, Derry's own admission to a campaign finance violation last year, and his former chief of staff, Jim Irwin, who's one of the figures in the colony's corruption scandal.
Okay. And curious, you mentioned Ramos' tribal background. He was the leader of the San Manuel tribe for a while. Has it helped or hurt his campaign?
Well, it's certainly helped him in terms of fundraising, but Derry has also made it an issue in the race, questioning whether Ramos pays the same taxes because he's part of a sovereign nation, whether he would be bound by the same laws. Ramos says he also owns property outside the reservation and as a businessman pays taxes.
Now, curious, you also mentioned what Neil Derry has been going through a bit in his campaign and his political career, but why has his support withered so much? It seems like it's been pretty apparent that he's not getting the endorsements that he was getting in his prior election.
Right, and it's certainly made an impact in his fundraising, which is not as robust as it was 4 years ago. Two of his biggest supporters, the unions that represent sheriff's deputies and deputy district attorneys, have switched their support to Ramos. They cite that plea admission by Derry to the misdemeanor campaign finance violation as their reason.
Okay. Well, Imran, thanks so much for the update on this race and many more. And thank you for watching another edition of Political Empire. We will see you hopefully next week. And of course, always pick up an edition of the Press Enterprise where we have this news and more.